Got something pretty awesome here. This is coming from Wasabi, and this is a new battery that extends the life of a Hero5 and Hero4 to up to maybe 3.5, 4 hours. I think I'm getting that right. We're going to test it and find out. I actually have two Hero5s, so I ordered two of these. One of these did come to me, full disclosure, as a test item. I am 100% confident that I'm going to like this though. I went ahead and ordered one for my Hero4 as well, slightly different. The way this works is this has an extension on the end of it. We'll take a look at it here in a minute. But it wraps around and goes into the USB-C thing on this. It's an extended battery pack, and it comes with this larger thing. Since this extension that goes on the end over here makes the GoPro Hero 5 larger. So I'm going to use these for my driving videos where I put the GoPros on the outside of the car, and I don't want to have to ride around changing the batteries so much. It should really extend the life of my GoPros. Of course, I said it would extend the life. What it really means is extend the shooting time for the GoPro Hero 5. And as you see, this is the battery. Give you a nice wraparound mount for your GoPro, and you also have a charging cable. You have a little instruction thing here, which I'll take a look at. We'll just pull it open. Let you take a look at that if you want to. Tell you a bit about the battery, perhaps, how it works. If you want to zoom in on that and flip it over. I'll, of course, take my time and read it as well, but I'm going to go ahead and charge both these up tonight. The other one's still in the box. So I have both those batteries charging. You can see here the little indicator that shows that they're charging. I've just got them plugged into the top of my computer here into a USB. I'm used to USB ports. So pros and cons. You're not going to be able to use this screen on your, because you're going to have this thing over the back of it. But if you don't mind, and usually I don't, and this works really great. Now, here's what I'll tell you. I got at 2.7K shooting, I got almost 3 hours of recording time, 2.7K linear, with this battery and no other battery inside here. So this thing goes a long time. It goes in on easy. It does not, you're not going to want to carry it around that way. It'll fall right off. You have to have it inside this. And getting it inside here is not problematic. It just still takes a little bit of finesse. This is how I make it happen. I just take the GoPro and set it on there, make sure it's on there snug like so. I take this and I pull it open like so. Just pull it down over the top of it like that. So it's very advantageous to lay it on a table. And just get it in position, make sure that you're hooked up in there good. And it's simple as and easy as you please, just like that. Then you can hook your whatever you want to do to connect it. If you want to use a GoPro mount of some other sort, or if you want to use a tripod mount like this, that's what I like to use. So I've been recording mostly with just this battery on and not the battery inside the Hero 5. But right now I do have a battery inside the Hero 5 because I want to show you kind of how this works. If you have a battery inside here and you turn on, it comes on, and you'll see here in a second, there we go, this little indicator here, if it looks like this, then that means you are running off the battery that's inside the Hero 5. Now I'm going to push this little button over here. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. We'll see. You just push it and hold it down. And if this comes on, we'll see. Okay, it did not come on. So I guess you have to be turned off to make this, to affect this change. So right now we are running off the battery inside the Hero 5, not the wraparound battery. So I'm going to turn this off for a second. I'm going to show you this. So if you want to run off the wraparound battery, which has the extended time, you see this is off. You push the button now that everything is off and hold it. Okay. And now if you look, if you can see in there, hopefully you can, it's showing a little battery indicator, which means the battery is actually turned on. Now, if I click this and hold it, it starts real fast. And you'll see this looks totally different. It shows a little plus, and it means it's running off the extended battery. Now, I'll be honest, I've not tested to see if when the extended battery runs out, does it pick up on the other battery? I don't know if it does or not. Honestly, I don't know. It'll be a good little test to see, maybe as a follow-up. But you can see here I have a full battery. It shows on the battery indicator. So I should be able to, in the 2.7K linear that I like to shoot in, get to close to, to 3 hours. Because the folks at Wasabi tell me that as you recharge this thing, it actually gets a little bit better after 3 or 4 or 5 charges. It builds up. I don't know why that's so, but he says
ordinarily your first couple charges, you're not getting your maximum battery time. I'll turn this off. Okay, so what's my final verdict about it? I love it. And yeah, it's actually very light. You'll be surprised. The Hero 4 battery that I checked it, and I tested also, was super light. I don't know how Wasabi's doing it. They make these batteries very lightweight with the battery inside the Hero 5 with the exterior battery on it and with this big frame that goes around it. It still probably doesn't weigh, God, I don't know, 6 ounces, 7 ounces, something like that. So there's a bit of bulk that's added to it by having the wraparound battery, but it doesn't bother me at all. It actually mounts up and balances real well, particularly for the car videos that I do. But any tripod mount that I'm going to put this on, it's going to work just fine. There's still no more compact way to shoot high quality video and do it discreetly than there is with the GoPro Hero 4, Hero 5. I got to tell you, I like it. Everything that Wasabi has sent to me has been primo. Usually it does outlast the GoPro batteries. What they do, I guess they look at what GoPro's done and figure out some way to surpass it in some way. Sometimes it takes them a while to do it. So it's been probably, what, nearly a year in coming, this wraparound battery. This is fairly new. I saw it seemed like it had 4 stars on Amazon right now. I gotta tell you, I gotta give it 5 stars. I don't know who gave it 4 stars and why they would. It's just really great. The other thing I like about dealing with Wasabi is there are people in California that you can just call up and talk to. I'm not wanting to necessarily encourage that, in that, you just call up and bug the crap up. They don't seem to care, though. The guy I deal with, his name is Terry Foldenhauer. Terry has told me before that I could call him anytime, and he doesn't mind if people call him and ask him questions. So the customer service is really great. Products are great. They're just good partners. I've got to say, I mean, they do send me some free batteries, but I have probably bought more batteries than they have ever sent me free. So, I mean, that's my testimonials. If I'm going to go buy batteries for my Hero 4s and Hero 5s, I buy it from them. And they really do a fantastic job. It's just inventive. It's creative what they do. Sometimes they execute better than most people that make these third-party batteries for the Hero 4 and Hero 5. Try them out. You'll like them. I'll put a link in the description to where you can go buy this thing on Amazon. If you're a Hero 5 user and you want to really extend the record time, the thing, I've been getting like 2 hours, 51 minutes. I don't know, I wonder if that's probably because maybe I'm just filling up the card on here. This thing, I think Terry told me that they've been testing it to 3.5 to up to 4 hours. And I don't doubt that. Shooting at different frame rates, that's a possibility, different sizes. Heck, it might even do it in 4K, it might do it 2.7. I'm just here to tell you right now, this thing shoots for a long time, and it's nice. Peace to all who watch the channel. Subscribe if you like. If you have this particular brand or this particular model, leave some comments about what you think about it. Again, that's it, the Wasabi extended battery for the GoPro Hero 5. Thanks for watching.